I cut it the other day. So, man, I hit the bricks when I hit that. So, what do you want to listen to? Some music? I don't really have any music. Let's see what we got here. We got and this is from Corsair, the Stream Deck Pros there. We got another one here. That's probably Keanu. This is what you do. What you do when a big Tusker's coming down the road. Instead of turning around, you drive backwards as fast as you can. They got one lane roads there. And this is my favorite. And, let's see if I can find our pet wolf here. Where is our pet wolf? I think I have our pet wolf here. There we go. Ow! Don't bite me! I was trying to feed you. Please, just sniff me. Don't eat me. This everybody, like, if you come up to animals, doesn't matter what kind of animal it is, put your hand out and let them sniff you, and then give them something that they like a nice fresh chicken. No, you don't want to get them eating chickens, then they'll what did they do? We used chicken necks for they were my friend, he had a little cat he found, and it was all beat up, and he took care of it. It got bigger, bigger, and bigger. It had fallen off a train from a circus, and it was a full-grown African lion, and its name was Oscar. Yeah, it was so fun. He said, "You want to see it? Just go down to that house over there." He had a couple of houses on this property, and I went down there and I looked, and all of a sudden this big eyes came up, big yellow eyes, bright yellow eyes, and I was looking. Oh my goodness, you're wonderful! Wow! So I said, "Can't we let him out?" So he said, "Okay." So we let him out, and he would come up and hug him and stuff like that. And then he had this habit. He liked to play this game where he prowls up on him and leaps up onto his back and holds him to the ground. So, and lick his ears. Poor old Oscar. Oscar was a wonderful lion. And my brother, we were up in Barkerville, and we're up in Barkerville, and Barkerville had we were wandering around. My brother was wandering around. He said, "Come on over here, come on over here." And there was a wolf, a female wolf, and she had mated, and she had these puppies. and all these dogs. There's like 15 dogs, and they're all tied up, and they're left with no water and no nothing to eat. And by the sign of the wolf pups, or now they're probably called what do they call them? Because anyway, there's another name for the pups that they have now that are crossbreed. But wolves are usually like this tall. And there was a guy. We were coming back from Port Poco, and there was over by the Ford thing, the Ford dealership. The light had changed red, and there was a guy walking across her, and he had these. He was tall, but these wolves were almost to his shoulders, and he had one on either side of him. It was so cool. I was in shock. It's like, but this is a Malamute or something. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, wolves are. I guess they have more wolves than probably in. And this is a watercolor someone had done from our clubhouse. So, Photoshop, I guess. So, this is a background changer, of course, and here's from my Apple MacBook. I got a background here. Yeah, I got lots of backgrounds. So, here, and let's go to Geringer Brothers. This don't buy all the wine out there. This is I better not show anybody. That's my friend Tom. Kind of hikes up on the highest peaks. He goes up to the pinnacle. He's not afraid of anything. And this is Port. I got a merry-go-round. Some of these pictures I've just gotten off Pixels or something like that. There's like, and this is my puppy dog, and there's I think it's a church, it's an Austrian church there, and there's water there, and when the water's troubled, a lot of people get healed, or they drink a small vial or take a vial with them, and they live longer and prosper. And this is our friend's background, and he
easy peasy lemon squeezy. I hope all you peapods are having a wonderful day. And remember, have a happy, 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 happy peapod day.
So, and this is from Asus. So I got a Corsair, this new computer. So got a new computer. I always tend to get a new computer every once in a while, so try to keep up with the stuff. And I had this main that Quoted Tech, and it's a pretty fancy dancy thing here. Anyway, so I'm not. Let's see. And of course, we are in the Matrix, and this is. I do have one that flashes, but that's over on the other computer. So this is the secret labs there that they have at ASUS. I don't know how they stay ahead of all this stuff. Then I have what is this event here? Did I take this off? Yeah. So this was one of my dreams of doing. This is GFM Infotech. Now, I had these done at Fiverr, I think it was, but it was more like 25 to get your thing made for you. They're pretty neat. And then this one. I was thinking if anybody has, anybody plays, go to, so, yeah, if you ever get a chance, my grandpa used to work in the Britannia mines, and they had run into a lot of copper, and it was way down, way down. And they have gold panning there, and then they'll put it, I think, in a thing of glycerin, so you get gold there. You get the gold flakes or whatever. It's a gold mine. My grandpa worked there for years. I had appendicitis, and he had appendicitis for just a few weeks after I did. He used to make the Swanson dinners. If you cook a turkey and all the stuff, and then make TV dinners out of it, freeze it. He taught me how to tie flies. That was quite a art form. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed fishing, but usually with a hook and worms. When we were in West Yellowstone, we were down there building a pole barn, and me and my buddy, some of those guys came back from Vietnam, so they were traumatic. It was traumatic where they were. They freaked out. When they woke up, but anyway, I drove them home. But my brother, him and the wolf, that was quite the story. And he was in jail for a while. I'm gonna see if I can take this, show it as a picture. I'll put him in the background. So I'll sure miss him. His arms are a lot bigger than mine. I just have the ones that are meant for speed. But if I get you in a headlock, I know how to apply the sleeper hold. So, but you have to wake somebody up if you do that. You have to wake them back up. And this is one of the Ghosts of the Skies. It was made after the Peregrine Falcon. It's one of the fastest birds in the world. And this is all done with computers, so tech. the anyways, I shouldn't do too much tech about that. Here's China, a picture of China. So some of these buildings are actually, I think, Mark Carney, the Prime Minister of Canada, he owns one of these buildings over there that actually goes all the way underneath the sea. Good one. See there. They're building the whole thing over there in Arabia. I think China they're gonna trade with China with some tech. So that's why they reduced they only have to pay 10% what they bring in. So, and they have a peaceful agreement now. Yes. And this is see this on commercials every once in a while. Products. Think tank here. Oh, she's looking at his notes. He's directing. So. That's what it says. That's what it says in the Bible. So, be quick to listen, slow to share your secret. So, and I was only going to stream for an hour. I guess we got on the air here. Oh, I left it on. You might do something like that. It's the problem with this thing. It's batteries, but it takes rechargeable batteries. I get tired of leaving it on. And put this over here and charge it. There you go. Takes no time at all to charge those. And then I have a peace sign around somewhere. What I did was I need to have that peace sign. Peace. Where did that go? There's stuff all over the place. Okay. I found it. That are set back together. So we have some horses. My sister loves horses. And we have east side. Here. And we have Bill Gates. And then we have our Coca-Cola bear. And this is actually this is a quantum computer what the Romans had there. And it was for telling the seasons, and the moon and the stars and all this stuff. So that's what it was made for. Keep the earth planted. We have a really good guy. He put this together, and it actually works. You can see. So the thing is the Space Force. May the Force be with you. And actually, Tesla wasn't the first one to set up SpaceX. He got involved right at the beginning. He, but mostly everything is digitally printed, and the metal and everything has to be like. So apparently, they're sending one up to go to deep space. They're going to leave the Earth and never return. It's like you want to like leave the Earth and never return. Maybe if I had a bunch of robots, a bunch of female robots. Ooh. Anyway, yeah, I had joined the army, so I was in the army for pre-Gulf War, pre-Kuwait. Just I would have been over there in Kuwait, but in the army, and I was going to be a 17 Charlie military field acquisition specialist. But I wanted to learn how to. I wanted to go to college, and I wanted to learn how to. I wanted to learn how to do computers. So first thing I did to this one when I got it was pop out the video card. And then I was looking for the. I had put in some memory slots, or not memory slots. I gotten two 32s, 64s of two 64s of Kingston. A lot of it was Kingston stuff. So. And I've got a MSI water cooler in there. These water coolers are good. They got more fans and the stuff than I ever had before. I'm just going to give you a little shot of this. So let's go here and kind of see the setup here. Go to my desktop. Oh. My Adesso is not working. Huh. Let's go to. Yes. Oh. This one. Well, I know what it is. It's very finicky. Very finicky. So I'm using it in another thing. So let's go to our start menu. Oh yeah, it's messed up. Remove. Add source to camera. let's go to. Let's see. That's the curve monitor. It went over there to be worked with my laptop. So I think that won't interfere now. Let's put it up here. And then we go back here. Try the Adesso again. No. Huh. I must have whacked it or something. This is a very finicky camera. Let's see. Huh. Let's see about our 4cam here. See if we can get that camera back. So, this is my 40. What is it? Yeah, 42-inch LG. And these are LG NVIDIA monitors. So let me see if I can add this back in. Sometimes you have to actually be. That's probably what it is. I just didn't want to do it. No, it's used in a different application. So that's it. Just has to be done at setup. So let's see. So let's just go back to me. Yeah. So this guy he called up a football team guy, and he said space is sexy, and the guy and he guessed his email address, and he asked for I think it was 50 million, and they started him off down there. It's kind of in Florida down there. So, but that would be cool to go to space, be an astronaut. It's like your brain's like shaking in your head. Some of the centrifugals they used to send around, and they do that to Navy SEALs too. They have to go sink all the way to the bottom, keep your breath, and then when you come back up, you let out a bit of air as you come back up. I was a scuba guy. We didn't. This guy taught me how to scuba dive. He put me on a. We had a. We were in Montana, so we were at a snowbank lake or something. It's like really cold, and he gave me. He had a. They call it a. What do they call that when you have two or more? It's like an octopus, like a extra snorkel. So I had fins on, hood, and all that stuff. We used to put on nylons, women's nylons. Then you get in and out of your scuba gear easier. Now I think they added to the inside. But our instructor, he was in an air suit. It's got like so it's you go deeper with it when it's colder and stuff. Yeah. I would have got my C card, but I wasn't able to get away to do it. My dad joined all my family was in the Navy at one point, except for my Uncle Bill. he was just going traveling all over the world, getting timeshares for my dad and stuff like that. He sold his cable TV business and got, I can't remember if it was there. He set up a cable TV business, and then he and my eldest, the eldest of the brothers, there were four brothers, and there were four sisters. No, there were 9 kids. Anyway, big family. Only got one son, but he's still in Montana, and I can't go back to Montana. I don't have any inkling. I don't want to go back there because I went back there one time. I got arrested. I've been the only arrest I ever had in my whole life, and they put me in jail until I came up with $125. It was a $25 bad check, but I never paid it because I had a starter problem, and I went to go put the starter in, and I looked underneath there, and the positive cable for the starter had burnt against my headers, and it was grounded out. Died. So I hadn't even taken it out of the box, and I went back there and I said, no electrical. We can't take any electrical back. It was Napa or something. Anyway. So I just let the check bounce. I didn't have. I was giving all my money to my sister-in-law, and then I tried letting. Anyway, I was not that good with money. So I'm with somebody that's much better with money, and she lets me buy new computers. So I was thinking of setting. I don't know what this camera is doing here. Maybe it's got hooked on something. Let's go take a look at it. I'll be right back. Gotta refresh this again. Sorry. Let's see.